I have some new tour dates to let you know about. I'll be in East Lansing. I'll be in Toledo, Ohio, Rama, Ontario, in the Canada, Pittsburgh, PA, Eugene, Oregon, Kennewick, Washington, Seattle, Washington, Victoria, BC, in the Canada, College Station, Texas, Belton, Texas, San Antonio, Durant, Amarillo, Oxford, Mississippi, howdy, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, roll tide, and Tallahassee, Florida, Rosemont, Illinois, Winnipeg, and Calgary in the Canada. Get all your tickets at theovon.com/TOUR. And thank you so much for your support. Put a bow on it. Put a bow on it. That's the end of the year, baby. In the books. That's it. Wrap it up. They used to have a fella in our neighborhood when I was growing up, and he had affliction, and nobody knew what he had, but and his daddy kind of had it. Whatever his daddy had, his daddy, it got worse when he had it, when he was born, and like, damn, he's got it. And I remember at the holidays, they'd put a bow on him. Put a big bow on him and let him be out in the yard and let him pick up some of the driveway gravel, make wishes on it, and throw it over the fence over there by their house. But what are we talking about? Good to see everyone. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Black Christmas. I know that there's some people celebrate that Black Christmas. I don't remember what it's called, and I don't want to offend anyone. But that, you know what I'm saying, that chocolate Christmas, baby. That Hershey's Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Get book. And they got all the Christmases, and everybody, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. And the end of the year is here. I can't believe it. I can't believe that that we got the end of the year already. I just remember everything was it was a crazy year. It started off, shit was weird, and then things got kind of trans or whatever, and then suddenly it's Christmas. And here we are. We have some great Christmas music, too. I want to just take a second so we can hear a couple of these tunes. So we have them and just put us in the mood right here today. At the end of 2024 right here. Let's hear a little something. And that's Christmas Bells by Mike Franklin. And that's that autism Christmas, baby. That Christism, baby. Let's hear a little more of it. Santa's coming. Hello. Santa. China. And that's a little bit of Asian Christmas, too. That's that Bobby Lee lunch whistle, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's that Bobby Lee mating call right there. And you could see Bobby Lee just looking up in the distance behind a big stack of, like a big rice wall or something. Boy. You could see him looking up. What? And that's beautiful there, right there. It's called Christmas Bells by Mike Franklin. And you got to love music this time of year. It's something that really keeps you together, keeps your mind together. I'll put on a song sometimes if I can't, if I can't handle shit, I'll damn put on a song. And I'll put a pacifier in my ass and just pray to God, brother. Let's hear one more song here. This is called Christmas Wonders by Howard Harper Barnes. Amen. And this sounds like rich people driving to shop or whatever, you know, and the kid has clean hair, you know, and the kid has clean hair and has a lunch that has a lunchbox that has actual lunch in it, you know. I remember my lunchbox, sometimes it would just have a little piece of paper in there. It would say, fuck you on it. You know, and then some silverware in that bitch too. So it'd make it'd make that sound, that very industrial sound. When you were running with it, you would hear the silverware in there. And then nice piece of paper in there or something, like, get fucked, you know, or something like that inside of it. Let's hear a little bit more. Oh, we are rich. We have gas in our car. It's a Volvo. Late for the store, the mall, it's closing. Let's get some steak for the kids. We're rich. Bum, bum. Are we almost out of gas? Fuck no, we're not. We're rich. That's what that reminds me of. Rich people going to the mall with their clean hair and shit. And their kids or whatever. That ain't the kind of, our shit was just like jingle bells. You'd have some guy out there fucking smoking jingle bells. Ah! Then he'd throw a fucking, and he'd throw a fucking Miller Lite against the wall. He'd be like, where's your mother? Where's your fucking mother? Like, Mom, who is that? Mom, is that Santa? He's like, that's your, and it would be your dad or your stepdad or the mechanic who y'all owed money to. Dude, I remember the mechanic one time we owed him something. He came and got that bitch right back off the car, bro. I don't know if it was a damn spark plug or it was a motor joint or whatever. It was a damn clevis clamp or something for a steering pendulum. And he came and pulled that bitch right out of there, dude. Yeah, that car barely worked after that. You had to turn the radio up to get it to go left. Every time if you wanted that bitch to go left, you had to fucking crank up some Aerosmith and pray. Two people had to be praying in the back. It ran on 4 hands power. You had to have four hands pushed together, praying straight to God, crank up that Aerosmith, bam, son, 90-degree right turn. And that's how we did it back then. And that's what that song reminds me. That's Christmas Wonders by Howard Harper Barnes. Beautiful tune there to get you ready for the holidays. Let me see what else we got here. Here's one right now. And this is Christmas in the Club. Let's hear it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Prancer in this bitch. Dancer on this shit. Reindeer. Skirt. On Pluto. On Ricky. On Mario. On DeAndre. In the club. We all reindeer. That's a mildly urban tune, I believe, there. And that's Christmas House Music by Dylan Stitz. All right, and we may have one more Christmas tune here to bring you guys into the world, bro. We got a little something right here. And this is called Trap Beat Christmas Past by Cushy. Bring it up in my headphone. Cushy. Snowfall, bitch. All the way. Ooh. Huh. Rocky got that cock on him. And that is Trap Beat Christmas passed by Cushy with a little bit of ensemble in the background. I added some vocals there. That was Rocky got that cock on him at the end. And everybody remembers a fella I grew up with, his son Rocky. And he was mentally, he wasn't mentally. He was unmental, or, you know, he just, his shit was kind of, you know, he was just the Lord's side item, and but he had that thing on him, baby. He had that piece. He had that freaking Draco on him, boy. Rocky got that cock on him. And I remember one year around the holidays, everybody was just shocked at the size of the stump on that beautiful young fella. Even his father was, and that's what it's all about. What's going on? Sorry. Don't know what I'm talking about. We're in the Christmas time of year, and I want to thank everybody who's just listened to the podcast this year and made a part to be a part of it. We've had the most successful year as a podcast, depending on what you determine success by, but we've had the most prolific year, I think, and that's a blessing just to have it like that. And what's going on? Today I got to go over to Vanderbilt University over there with Coach Clark Lee and hang out with some of the players over there and watch them practice. They got a beautiful facility, and it was just, I felt lucky to be in the building. This is a SEC football school, and just to watch them go and just how it all, they have like the different periods for when like the teams switch and practice different parts of the game plan and different formats and everything when a football format. And just to witness all of that was pretty awesome. And just to be in Nashville as that team is building and putting that anchor down, baby. This was the year that they really kind of, I think, put that stamp win on the program, and just a great season over there. And so that was great, just to go get to do that. And I wish them the best over there against Georgia Tech with Diego Pavia, the Latino ninja. And that guy just, he is one of a kind, man. And that whole team is. It's just, they got a family over there. And so I think that's what I like the most, just being able to be around a group of people. And, as you get older and as life changes, you don't get a lot of groups like that. You don't get a lot of team like that in your life as much. So I think, even just to get to see that and be around it for just like, we went over there for maybe an hour and a half or something. And, yeah, it was cool, man. I'm not trying to brag about it or anything, and but I just thought it was just cool. So thankful to them. What's been happening in the world? We got a couple of things. People right here, it says, New Jersey drones. Oh God, what is this? They got a call that came in about it. Let's hear this. What is it? Onward.
Hey, Theo, what's up?
What's up, brother? Thanks for calling. What's up, brother?
Just wanted to call, ask what you think about the drones in New Jersey. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on that, and Have a good day.
The drones in New Jersey, yeah, I've seen it. People are like, look, hey, Samantha, get the fuck out, get out of here. And she's breastfeeding some little Rutgers fan or whatever. And he's like, Samantha, get out of here. Put your tits away and get out of here. They got the drones. Some guy's got fucking salami grease in his eyes. He can't even see that good. He's all fucking just geeked up on mortadella or whatever. He's like, yeah, the drone. Hey, Frankie, you seeing this drones? And people saying they're from Africa online. African drones. That would be, they'd be paper airplanes, bro. Africa ain't making no drones, bro. They making soup. They're dealing with different issues, grassroots issues over there. You know, they make Zambian drones over there. It's probably people like it's aliens, you know? I don't care. I don't care what it is. I don't care. Dude, I don't care if it's aliens, good. Y'all keep talking about them bitches every week. Bring them on. I hope it is something from another world. Hopefully it's coming to help the jets, whatever it is. That's all it is. Hopefully whatever them drones, I hope they go straight over there and help the jets over there, because they could use some support. I know that. The New York Jets could use a damn drone or something. On defense, they need some free. They need it. But yeah, that's what people are saying, that the drones over there. Hey, Gina, get out here. Gina's inside. She's finishing off a tattoo. She getting a tattoo on her arm. A fucking, you know, she finally, it's like the third character from fucking Boondock Saints or something on her arm. Or it's some chick from Marist, you know, with a Jersey Mike's brassiere, you know. She's 9 mint juleps into the slot and she's figuring things out. Hey, it's the drones. You know, it's probably one of those frats just dropping pills into people's drinks. That's how they're doing it now, ladies. It's the drones. It's probably some pike with a remote on his phone. Yeah. Oh, so I don't know. That's what's going on out there. But yeah, that's what's happening in my world today. That's kind of it. You know, the years happen so fast. I feel like I'm not getting enough time to prepare to be to do. You know, it's almost like you want to finish everything off and do everything, and then I got to remember, you know, you can only do what you can, right? You can only do what you can, and you know, instead of trying to make it to 5 houses in one day on Christmas or Christmas Eve, like make it to 2 or 3 and spend some quality time there. And say, hey, next year I'll come and see you guys, you know, or I'll see you at Easter, or I'll see you here, or I'll see you the day after. You know, sometimes we try to stack everything on the one day. Yeah, so that's what's happening. What else is happening in the news? London's Christmas tree this year is pathetic, this says. Let me see. Ooh, that bitch. Dang, boy. London. The bridge is falling, dude. That bitch gonna fall as well, baby. Gosh. Man, that thing looks like it got too many vaccines, brother. That thing, wow. London, y'all didn't. You guys must have give all your money to foreign countries as well, brother. That thing barely lit up. Gosh. That thing missing some branches. A bird wouldn't land in that bitch. I know that. You'd be lucky to find maybe a penguin roll up under it. But I bet you couldn't find 60 birds that would live in that bitch. That thing looks like Section 8 for swans over there. You missing some branches on it. Whew. That looks like when you get one of those haircuts at one of those schools. You ever been to like the school where they cut it? And they have the person up front. It's his first time. It's like a school. It's a hair school. They had it in our town when I was young. And for 50 cents, they cut your hair. Or they'd cut it for free if you fucking walked in there. They didn't give a shit. They was just happy to let you practice on it, bro. You come out that bitch looking like a damn god. Everybody, you get like a 6-year-old lesbian. I don't care what you was, a male, female, Bichon, anything. They put I don't care if you was Australian Shepherd, you look like a damn 6-year-old lesbian in there. They put damn sideburns on your fucking, right on the front of your head. They didn't know what they was doing in there. I think it was an Aveda Roberts or something it was called. Aveda Roberts hair cafe or whatever. You go in there 50 cents. And it was some dude, he'd been a substitute teacher 3 weeks earlier at my school. And now he's in here. And he's shaking hands, you know. Hi, I'm Reginald or whatever. And he changed his name and it's Reginald. Bitch, you're Reginald. All right, I don't know. I'll pretend with you for 45 seconds, but you're Reginald from social studies, sir. And then he'd try to trim your shit up or whatever. He'd take you, they wash your hair, dude, to try to fucking drown you in there. Drown you in the sink for 50 cents. You barely make it out that bitch, dude. Just scary to be a part of some of that shit. What were we talking about, Trevin? Do you remember?
The London Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. So I can relate to, not getting what you pay for there, London, or getting what you pay for. That's what you get, baby. What else do we have? PornHub will block access for Floridians on January 1st. And I say this, I applaud this. I have friends that work in pornography or that do it and stuff like that, and that's fine. This is not a judgment against any of those people or any people that are involved in sex work. But no one in Florida will be able to access PornHub, the most trafficked pornography website in the world, as of January 1st. And honestly, I think that it's good. I think watching porno it makes a lot of shame inside of me. Anytime I'm busting myself out or just, doing, anytime I'm just, just LARPing that frickin' Ranger or whatever, or just making my body talk and do just, anytime I'm just, anytime I'm doing pornography, I don't feel good about myself. That's the truth. I don't feel good about myself. It makes me feel ashamed, kind of. It makes me feel weak. It makes me feel ashamed of myself. And those aren't ways that I want to feel. And I believe it takes away, because I've seen this happen with so many of my friends and myself. I think it takes away your desire to connect with the opposite sex, and then like you go home and you don't have the energy for your wife. You don't even have the attraction because you're basically just taking the attraction out of your body. God puts like magnets in our body, or Mother Nature, or God Mother Nature, whatever. She keeps changing her name. I have no idea. But she's probably just hiding, trying to hide from the courts or whatever. But and God or whatever, they put like a magnet in your body, and that creates the attraction. So when I'm taking all my energy and I'm putting it just into pornos on the internet or whatever, I'm just giving all of my energy, my good, beautiful human nature energy, I'm giving it away, and then it makes me feel ashamed. It makes me feel it doesn't make me feel good. That's what I'll say. And so I don't want to do that. And so I'm glad that they're starting to crack down. And not they're starting to, but we need some help. I think that's what I think. I think we need some help. Yes, people should be able to watch whatever they want or look at whatever they want. But also, I don't think we should just let everything just be available. I don't think so. And some people might say, well, that's like communism or something. I don't know. That's like a restriction. That's fine. Look, I've watched enough porno to know that you don't need it. Now, it's easy for me to say because I got to see some of it, but, and I'll sit around a fire and tell you what it was like if that's what you need. But But I'm happy. I think we need to go back to the days of drawings. You have to sneak into your brother's room and sneak a drawing of some cooter out from under a fucking aquarium. And it's a little bit wet and it's got some fish flakes on it or whatever on the sketch. But that's how you get it. So I think there needs to be a little more barrier to entry into sex. Yeah. And look, that's how I feel about it. And that's okay if you feel differently. But I've watched it have an effect on my own life, and I'm glad it won't be as accessible, I think. And that's okay if you feel differently. I'm not saying what I feel is right, and that's okay. But I'm just tired of I feel like it takes your masculinity. It's trying to. And it's like these systems that use these algorithms against us. It knows you're addicted to it. So it's like, I'm going to serve you that addiction right here. And it is up to ourselves to be able to prevent ourselves from looking at it. I agree. But it's easier for me not to do cocaine if somebody isn't if every time I open my window, there's somebody not right there with some cocaine. So that's all I'm saying. This episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. Do you love firing on sports? Taking a chance? Well, Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports app for you. You can sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play just $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. December, it means it's the season of giving, and Prize Picks only knows one way to celebrate: Pickmas. Follow along this holiday season for free picks, discounts, free lineups, and more coming at you all month long. Merry Pickmas. You can fire on all your favorite sports like the NBA, NFL, UFC, and more. Here's what I love about Prize Picks. Instead of choosing teams, you choose individual players. That's how they do it. Each player has a set projection, and you choose more or less than that set projection. It's simple. So, for example, if you think Tyrese Halliburton is going to score more than 20 points, you'll choose that. While if you think Nikola Jokic is going to score less than 16 rebounds, you'll choose that. If you're smart with sports and you know what players are going to perform on what nights, Prize Picks is the best app for you. First-time users download the Prize Picks app. Use code Theo, and Prize Picks will instantly give you $50 on your first lineup of $5 or more. No strings attached. Put in $5 and instantly get a free $50. That's right, Prize Picks. This episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. Today's sponsor is Kraken, the number one ranked crypto platform by Forbes for December 2024. The price of Bitcoin's been climbing like a squirrel up a pecan tree. Hoo-yah. And if you've been thinking, man, I need to get me some of that digital gold, well, Kraken is where you need to be. Kraken, Kraken, has been in the crypto game for over 13 years. And you know me, I've personally dabbled in crypto in the past, and now I've dabbled a little more. I just got me a little stash-a-rooney, just keeping it for a rainy day in the future. So where's the best place to buy crypto? That's easy. Kraken. Head to kraken.com/Theo. That's www.kraken.com/THEO and sign up now. That's kraken.com/Theo. This is not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss and is offered to U.S. customers, excluding Washington, New York, and Maine, through Payward Interactive Incorporated. See kraken.com/legal/CA-PRU-disclaimer for info on Kraken's undertaking to register in Canada. This video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. It's the global men's lifestyle brand that is revolutionizing the landscape of men's grooming. They're taking care of everything. Today, I've got something extra special to share with you all. A game changer in the grooming world. Oh, he's so groomed. Manscaped Beard and Balls Bundle, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and the Beard Hedger. It's the perfect duo for your face and below the waist. And you can bundle and save as well. Whether you're taming your mane or perfecting your beard, this bundle has everything you'll need to level up your grooming routine. Bundle up and save. Get 20% off and free international shipping when you use code Theo at Manscaped, THEO. That's 20% off and free shipping with promo code Theo at manscaped.com. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, people sent in some Katt Williamses right here, and people are finding them everywhere. And that's beautiful. Let's see what they sent in for us. Because I got my K-Dub out already. I got him in the living room. That's my little angel. Oh, they put this one right near the Barbies. This Katt Williams trying to meet a white girl. Look at this one. A Katt Williams, somebody put. Gang, baby, that's one. And then, whoa. This one off that scissor, baby. This one's been sipping, boy. Wow. This one definitely on the clock hiding at work. I've seen this one before. Dang. This one off that Henny, baby. Damn, boy. Let's see one right here. Oh, this one hiding too. I seen this one at work at lunch hiding out in between a couple boxes or whatever. And this one got a little 8-ball on him too. What is that, a 8-ball? No, what is that thing called, Trevin?
Snow globe?
Snow globe. Thank you. But yeah, and then this one right here, Sketch sent me this one. There's one. And that's Katt Williams and Cam Newton hanging out. Right there. We caught them on the edge of the store over there by the appliance area. Air conditioning, HVAC, all that. So they over there mingling or whatever, talking shop. Okay, what else we got? We got some more art. TikTok is on the verge of getting banned. The Supreme Court will hear arguments over the law that could ban TikTok in the U.S. if it's not sold. Who is the owner of TikTok? I want to see if he would come on here. I think it's Chow Shane or something. I think it's Chow Shane.
Shao Zi Chu?
Shit. Yeah, Shao Zichu. Yeah, we got to get him in here because I want to know what the truth is. And I would like to say to you, Shao Zichu, if you're willing to come on, maybe we would love to have you in here just to learn a little bit about it right here. The Supreme Court said it will hear arguments next month over the constitutionality of the federal law that could ban TikTok in the United States if its Chinese parent company doesn't sell it. The law enacted in April set a January 19th deadline for TikTok to be sold or else face a ban in the United States. The popular social media platform has more than 170 million users in the U.S. The High Court will also hear arguments from content creators who rely on the platform for income and some TikTok users. President-elect Donald Trump, who once supported a ban but then pledged during the campaign to save TikTok, has said his administration would take a look at the situation. Trump met with TikTok's CEO, Shao Zichu, on Friday. The case pits free speech rights against the government's stated aims of protecting national security. The government ain't protecting national security. I think at this point we can all recognize they don't really have our security in their sights. You know what I'm saying? They'll let anybody, they don't want somebody getting your information off TikTok, but they'll let somebody just come across the, willy-nilly come into the country. Willy-nilly. And I say that only because we've met with Border Patrol agents and that's the truth. There's no, you can sugarcoat it any way you want. So I don't believe that. I believe that they don't want people sharing the truth about the genocide in Palestine, and that's why that they're doing it. I believe that that's what it is. And TikTok is one of those places where people can still do that, and they want to own it. They want to own it, dude.
Suppressing.
Yes, suppressing. Thank you so much. Yes, and I think, yeah, I mean, and people say, thank you, and people say like, well, we don't want China having our information. All these, they all have our, what are they? I don't understand sometimes what that means, you know? Like, what do you have my information? I have like 6 pieces of information. There's no way you don't have them. I've put them into some of the probably shadiest sites on the web. You got them. You know, I don't even, people have our information. What do you, I'm scared they're going to get my DoorDash order. They have our information. So then it's just, what don't they want us to see, right? What don't they want us to see? Because if they can control what we see, they'll control what we know. Or what we believe, maybe. I don't know. Do I sound crazy? I don't know. Doesn't matter. While both are, there's a difference between the TikTok in China and the TikTok in USA. While both, it says right here, while both are owned by the same company, ByteDance, TikTok in China, called Douyin, D-O-U-Y-I-N, Douyin, is significantly different from the version available in America, with a much stricter focus on child-friendly content, including educational videos and stricter time limits due to stricter Chinese government regulations regarding online content for minors, whereas the American version is considered more open and has a wider variety of content with less restrictions on viewing time. What is this? More open, has a wider variety of... So I understand, like, they want to keep... Like, the Chinese government probably keeps theirs more informative. And then, you know, America, it's just, we like the fat. We like the funny. You know, it's just like, we don't want to learn as much. It's not as much of our nature, a lot of us. You know, we're more tempted by the other stuff. And so that's what we kind of consume and enjoy. But that seems like a crazy... But I just don't buy the content thing. I just don't buy that they're going to get our information. What are you going to get? My shoe size? What are you going to get? My address in college or something? You know, what are you going to get? What vitamins I'm taking? What are you going to get? That's what it's like. You know, they're going to get our, what information? I can't think of anything that I haven't already put into a computer probably. So I think they have our information. But what do I know, dude? I don't fucking know, dude. I'll smoke a bag of my own and nuts, homie. I don't give a shit, boy. I will eat the fucking shingles off your house. Yeah, I will. All right, what else do we have? We got some calls that came in. Any more news? Oh, Columbus Funeral Home, the first operating in America with a liquor license. Columbus, Ohio, a north side funeral home could soon serve mourners in a new way. Alcohol. Wow, welcome new Ireland. That's what we're talking about. Funerals. Evergreen Funeral, Cremation, and Reception is set to open next year. They applied for a liquor license and could soon be serving people during services. That's nice. The mission is to make the process of a very difficult time a little easier. My role in this position is to be kind of a party planner for the dead. That's what Hunter Triplett told WSYX. Triplett wants to shed the business's reputation of being dark and morbid by offering manageable prices and the option for mourners to raise a toast to a lost loved one with a bar. That's fair. Interesting. We will be serving alcohol when people are on the premises and remain on the premises. Yeah, because imagine that. Somebody leaves a funeral, car accident, deceased. So these people are kind of, I don't know what that's called, double dipping or whatever. It seems like it. So, but hey, that's the kind of America we should, you know. But we got to ban TikTok because it's getting your information. What else? Oh, New York considering special hotline just for CEOs to report alleged threats to their safety after the Brian Thompson killing. For those of you who do not know it, Brian Thompson was he was the matriarch or whatever. Brian Thompson, that's not the right word. He was the CEO of United Healthcare, I believe it's called. United Healthcare. He was gunned down in the middle of Manhattan earlier this month. And so New York Governor Kathy Hochul is considering creating a special hotline just for CEOs to report alleged threats to their safety. A hotline. That sounds like some CEO is going to call a hotline. I think they know now, like they would all call it. Because it feels like they just now, there's no point in the hotline. You got it. There's the threat to the safety is there. You know, somebody's been popping off. Somebody pulled that Draco out on somebody, you know, because they wouldn't do they was wrenching somebody's mother over to medical bills and stuff. You knew it was going to happen, I feel like. And I feel like this is where we're starting to get in society, where you're going to start to see vigilantism. Now, some people can just say it's murder. Some people can say it's vigilantism. You know, and it could be both. That's the thing as well. But you're just going to see, at a certain point, that's going to happen. You know, you're seeing people take things into their hands because institutions like the government or won't do it. That's what you're starting to see. You're seeing it everywhere. You know, you started to see it during COVID when Dave Portnoy was they were helping out small businesses while COVID people they were shutting them down. So you started to see private people or regular people taking action to do things that you would think that your government would do, right? And I think at a certain point, you would think that your government would keep you safe from toxic insurance programs, and they aren't. Medical debt is the leading cause of bankruptcy in America. So you think about the stress and all that causes, it's horrible. It's horrible. But meanwhile, we have billions of dollars to give somewhere else. It's just fucking people are sick of things. And then you start to see people take things into their own hands that their government should be doing for them. So how do you guys feel about vigilantism or, you know, is that a crazy thing to say? I mean, obviously it is murder. It is a crime. So that is no doubt. But sometimes there are crimes that people do because there's no choice. You know, we give that excuse when people rob a Shoney's or whatever, or you rob a taco Vespa or whatever. Some guy selling fucking Mexican off of the back of a damn bird scooter or whatever. Some fucking little lime monster. You know, slinging that shit, Holmes. You know, slinging that shit. But anyway, I'm fucking rambling. I think I'm getting a little bit into the news. But I'm just I'm interested. What do you guys think about vigilantism? Do you think this is just murder? Do you think that we're going to see more of that as time goes on? Yeah, because at some point, if something bends enough, the fucking shit's going to start to get weird. And I like weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I like weird shit, bro. I've been involved in some misconnections with the devil, brother. But I love how the government thinks a hotline is going to help. Bitch, that's the same thing you gave to people that were having problems with the insurance company in the first place. You gave them call a hotline. Motherfucker, your mom's been on hold with insurance for 2 hours. Now she got to call another hotline to complain about it. Get fucked. That's what I say, bro. That's what I say. And when people start to realize the truth, bro, shit that's wild. That's what I say, man. Damn, this shit got me agitated. And I'm between insurance companies right now, so I better calm down, dude. And that's the truth. I think my new policy goes in on the 1st or whatever. So anyway, let's get to some calls, man. Sorry, I've been rambling. I know I've been kind of vocal about shit, but maybe I'm not sorry. I don't give I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I don't know. It's been a long year and shit does make me agitated sometimes. I've had 3 coffees today, you know. I watched a SEC team play football. I'm feeling hyped. We got a video call in right here that came in. As always, the hotline is 985-664-9503. And there's you can submit videos as well through the website. Here we go.
You went potty? And what'd you say after that?
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Maybe there's a young kid right there. And if he potties or whatever, if he does pissing or does booty work, they let him say gang, gang. And that's beautiful. Praise God. Good to see these young fellas. Right here.
What up, Theo? My name is Dallas.
What's up, Dallas? Good to see. Good to hear you, brother. Let's hear more.
I'm driving home right now. What I do for a living is I set up Christmas lights for people. So some might call me a spreader of joy. You know, I'm a joy spreader. Spread that holiday greeting.
Okay, brother. Thank you. Yeah. And putting the lights up. I looked into it. It's a little pricey. I looked into it. It's a little pricey. I'd rather just get home and wish they were up for about a month. And then it's January or whatever. But I do feel you. And I get jealous when I see homes that have them up. And if I get a wife next year, I don't work as much. I'm going to put some up. But onward, man. I'm sorry. I'm making this about me, brother. Let's hear more.
But what I'm trying to get to is that, you know, I do it all morning, all night long. Sometimes I'm getting home at 3 in the morning and doing it again at 7 in the morning. So it's long days.
Yeah, brother. Well, you can't, you know, if you're trying to change the whole mood of a neighborhood, it's going to take time, man. You know what I'm saying? Romano's Macaroni Grill wasn't built in a day or whatever they say, man. I don't know what that saying is. Onward.
And I feel like I'm giving all the joy, but I don't have the joy being replenished within my temple, my body. So I don't know. What is your advice on how to?
I'll tell you how. You got to do a little peeping Tom, and baby, you right there. You right there, brother. You know what I'm saying? You right there. The devil just put you on the windowsill, boy. You elf on a shelf of lust, brother. You got an excuse to be on the ladder. You know how hard it is to climb up that ladder with no excuse to be in someone's yard, brother? And you just tell them you're bird watching or something. You're just staring into their fucking window. Yeah, dude, you're getting paid to peep in Tom, brother. What are you talking about? Change your attitude. Start lurking and slurping, homie. You know what I'm saying? Get tipped out big, dog. You feel me? Skirt. How much is that doggy in the window? Get over there and get you some, boy. Oh, we that ladder boy. Get out there, brother. You know what I'm saying? Slurp, daddy. All right, let's hear another call that is coming about Christmas.
Hi, Theo. It's Destiny from Mississippi.
Hey, Stephanie from Mississippi over there. And I'll be going to Natchez, Mississippi, actually, for a night to spend time with some family that I used to live with over there. My buddy Richard Sharp, his family. And just blessed to get to see them again. Gang, onward.
I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to figure out what I should get my 8-year-old son for Christmas. I mean, you were a boy once. You were 8 once. So, yeah, I just wanted to know your thoughts about that. Thank you, man. Love you. Bye.
Love you too. Thank you so much for calling. That's a good question. What do you get an 8-year-old boy? And he's just a boy, probably. I wonder how tall he is. How long is an 8-year-old? Let me look that up really quick. How long is an 8-year-old soccer game? What? That's ridiculous. Who's looking up that shit? It says between 47 and 54 inches tall. Shit, how tall? How long is that? How long? How much is that?
50 inches is 4 feet.
Okay, so we're looking at 4 feet tall. Something that's 4 feet tall. What do you get it? Fuck, that's a damn wiener dog. It's, you know, that you got living with you. Yeah, an 8-year-old. You know what? I think there was some things my mom would get us that were fun things, but then she would get us things that were like kind of creative, like thinking things as well. You know, and I really liked that. Like we would get like puzzles or different type of stuff, clay. One year we didn't have any money. My mom got us she got us everybody these 2-liter sodas, these big old and big dogs. You remember them bitches? When they first came out with them bitches. And one year they came out with a damn 3-liter soda. Bring that bitch up. God dang, boy. Bro, you rolled into my neighborhood with a fucking 3-liter soda, bro. We right here. You don't want it anyway. We right here. We ready. Bro, that bitch was a gangbanger. So that, you know, that's the kind of shit I'd get that little bastard a 3-liter soda, baby. Shake that bitch up. But I think also some jewelry, get him something, man. I'm a ice my family out probably with some stuff from Kohl's or maybe some backwoods shirts or whatever, you know, different shit. What is it called? Full body fits. Maybe some backwoods fits or something. So yeah, I think, but that an 8-year-old, I like something though that he has to think or something you can also maybe do with him. There's got to be like a fun, like a good game or something, or a shovel too, or a treasure map. Get him like a something, maybe hide something for him and get him that treasure. Get him a treasure, shovel. Treasure getter. Because yeah, then you have him dig up something and maybe it's nothing, right? But oh well, that's life, huh? That's life, shorty. Better learn it now. Work hard, bro. You ain't getting shit. But no, I think also a big hug, maybe take him to a nice movie. Ooh, what about this? What if you get him like a gift card to a movie theater and then he gets to pick out some movies he wants to go see? So maybe that could be something where you get to read the movies to him and be like, well, these are the movies they have for your age. And then he gets to pick one and choose it. And then it's him making a choice and feeling like he has a choice in if you guys get to spend time together or not. I think that would have been something that I probably would have enjoyed, you know, or, you know, my mom took me to Wendy's once when we were kids and I remember that. And that's nice. That was something nice as well. Destiny is that lady's name. And yeah, and just Merry Christmas to you and your son. I'm glad you guys get to do some fun stuff together. What's something else? I think something like that is nice, where he gets a say-so in it, and then it's a choice he made. So that kind of builds up his ability to think and ask, like, okay, well, what are the choices, right? Maybe. What do I know? 8-year-old kid might not. He might, you know, he might want to just sip trank or whatever and sit in a fucking sedan in the parking lot. I have no idea what kids are doing now. Here we got a call that came in right here. As always, the hotline 985-664-9503.
What's up, Theo? This is Wells from South Carolina. I had a question for you. I was just wondering. Me and my buddies went to a casino up here at Kings Mountain, one of the Native American casinos. And
you guys went to a Native American casino. Okay, thank you.
I was just astounded by the amount of Asians here. Not to be racist or anything, but like the amount.
It's not racist to see Asians, brother. Let me tell you that. It's not racist to see Asians. You see Asians, what are you going to do? Not see them or whatever? Pretend you rip your eyes out of your head? No, it's okay to see Asians, brother. Let's see more. Sorry, let's hear more.
The amount of Asians that were at this casino were just insane, dude. I mean, it was pretty cool. But have you ever experienced that Asians are prolific gamblers?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that, man. High dollar! The one guy was yelling, I remember. There was it was a basketball or something. I remember walking through a casino one time and then an Asian fella over there, high dollar! High dollar! He kept yelling, high dollar! And, yeah, they love it. Asians like that risk. They like the fucking risk, man. Because I think Asians they like the risk, they like the smoke. They like the smoke and they like the risk, you know. Hey, what's up, you know? Hey, I'm Asian. So yeah, dude, they fucking Asians, bro. Hey, what are you doing, huh? I'm gambling. Hey. You know? So yeah, Asians love that shit, bro. Hey, bro, put 4 Asians in a box. What do you got? People that gamble. Praise God, baby. Here we go. We got a call that came in right here. Onward.
Hey, Theo. My name is Miles. I have a brother.
Hey, Miles, and thank you for calling, and I'm glad that you have a brother, man. Let's hear some more.
That acts really gay. How do I ask him if he's gay without pissing him off? Thank you, bro.
Well, I think you could do it in a gift way, you know? You could do it in a gift way. Like a note or so, like you hide it, you put a note in a package, a little note, or you know, and you write it, draw it, or whatever, and it says like, are you, and then it has like 2 guys hugging or whatever, you know. But then he's gonna think that you're just asking if he's in the Navy or whatever. So I'm trying to think of how do you do it. I think you just got to tickle him or not until he tells you if he's gay or not. That's what my uncle would do. You just, because of gay, you know, because that's how you even get gay. Somebody just tickles you so damn much, your whole spirit just kind of fucking just spoils into just wanting to meet some guys somewhere. So I think you got to figure it out, brother. I don't know, dude. Why would you even call and ask me that? I don't know. I mean, I appreciate you calling. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I appreciate you calling, man. You know, and I'm sorry you're dealing with that. But I'm glad you care. I remember I thought my brother would try to make love to me when we were children. You know that. And I'd be scared. And so at night, I remember I had me a little sack of Jingle Bells, you know, a couple J Bells, and I'd lay down at night and I'd balance some J Bells on my body. And so if he tried to come get me, you'd set off the alarm, you know. So what else? What do I want for Christmas? I am getting a book that I know I asked for. I got a couple vitamins. I'm getting this mic arm maybe fixed. What else? I'm trying to maybe take a little trip to the beach or something, but I don't know yet. And yeah, I'm going to spend Christmas in Louisiana. So I'm excited about that. In Baton Rouge and Covington, Mandeville, New Orleans, just around the hood. So grateful for that, to see some of my friends and family. So those are things that are going on with me. Let me play a call right here.
Hey, what's up, Theo? I'm a huge fan. I listen to your podcast at work all the time.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for checking it out. And yeah, I feel fortunate that we get to keep doing this.
My question is, I was in the military for 5 years, and I was in Japan, and I had a fiance of 5 years. And when I came home, I found out she cheated on me a year ago. Should I give her another chance since, I wasn't home all the time? I'd come home once a week every year. Or should I just move on? Thanks, gang, gang.
You know, I think that's a great question. I think you got to look at the reality of it. If you're home once a week for a year, that's tough. Now, she broke her word. Some people are young, and at certain times, their word isn't really as strong because they are still putting their word together. And I'm not justifying everybody's behavior. I'm not justifying my own behavior even. But there's definitely a different, you're learning some things. And people say, well, you're learning in your 20s. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're learning how to be in a long distance, all that stuff. You're figuring it out. Sometimes you're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings, and that's why you don't tell them, even though it's selfish because it just hurts them in the longer way. But you don't know that. You're figuring it out sometimes. So I think it's possible. I've had friends that have forgiven the loved one or significant other for sexual indiscrepancies, and then they packaged it up. And now you can hear them, you'll invite them. I won't even invite them over because they'll be in there thumping, brother. They'll be in there just slurping. So I think that's part of it. But yeah, I think, and look, you can always try it and see how it goes. But the weird thing, and I've done this, where you forgive somebody, but then you keep bringing that shit up. That isn't good. It feels good, but it's not cool. So that's the thing you can't do. If you forgive, you have to forgive, man. You have to forgive, because otherwise you're just letting somebody hold, you're basically holding a card. You're saying, I'm going to hold this card that I can use whenever I want. And that's worse than choosing to forgive or not to forgive. That's you then saying, I want this power. I want this power to control how the situation goes constantly. And I'll notice that in my own life over at certain times. Sometimes I want to keep a level of communication. I want to keep enough distance where I can kind of, like if I think somebody might be like have an issue or might be upset about, instead of bringing it up and talking to them, getting it out, I'd rather almost sometimes, this is not the best part of me that wants to do this, but there's a part of me sometimes that it'd almost rather let them be unsure. Because let them be unsure if our relationship is okay, because it gives me some sort of power. It gives me some sort of control, perceived control in my own head. And that's a sick part of me that operates that way. And it's not always or anything, and it's definitely been more in the past, but I have noticed that behavior in myself at times if I'm not doing well or not taking care of myself. I'd rather keep things on thin ice because I'm used to, that's where I do well. I'm okay on thin ice. How you gonna be out here? It's that kind of shit. But holding a grudge type shit. But yeah, man, I wish you the best luck. I think it's nice of you to call and ask about it, man. And also, we all figure things out as we go. So don't be too hard on yourself either. Let me hear one right here. Oh, there's a bug on this wrapping paper. It's okay. Does Blue Chew work? That's the question we all want to know. Does Blue Chew work, baby? Does it give you that Randall? Hey, got that Randall on me. Well, if you're asking that question, we want you to know that Blue Chew is putting their money where their mouth is by giving you 1 month free. Bam, wiener. Blue Chew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra. Hey, girl. But at a fraction of the cost and in chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive their prescription within days. Blue Chew wants men rock hards, baby. They told me, yep, that's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. And we've got a special deal for our audience. Try Blue Chew free. Just pay $5 shipping at checkout when you visit bluechew.com. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's bluechew.com to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this past weekend with Theo Vaughn. That's me. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Alo or Allbirds or Skims, sure, you think about their great products, their cool branding, and their brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the business behind the business, making selling, and for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. What I love best about Shopify is the simplicity. It's so easy. You check out, you get what you need, you check out, boom, bam, and you're done. Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that we use with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com shopify.com/THEO, all lowercase. That's right. Go to shopify.com/Theo to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/THEO. You know, I just went through this on my phone and computer. I had to get it all figured out. I was paying for extra services that I didn't want. You know, they had some different annual, some of them were annual, some of them were monthly. There were things I couldn't believe I was still involved in. Rocket Money helped me figure that all out. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's premium features. Wow. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/THEO. That's rocketmoney.com/Theo. rocketmoney.com/THEO. All right, y'all, it's holiday season. It's time for family and food and, let's be honest, a little bit of chaos. But while we're all out there making memories, let's keep it safe. Hopefully the craziest thing that happens is old Uncle Ronnie tries to show you that third eye, baby. You know what I'm saying? But if things don't go as planned, like a holiday mishap that leaves you hurt or injured, well, that could be worth money. And that's why Morgan & Morgan has your back. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers, with over $20 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople, FORTHE people.com/thispastweekend or dial pound law, pound 529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/thispastweekend or pound law, pound 529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement. All right, let's take a call right here. Jesse's girl. Tiffany, get out here. They got aliens out here. Hey, quit. Hey, bring out a couple warm up the manicotti. They got fucking aliens out here. Aliens. You think an alien is going to come to America on a fucking drone or whatever? On some bitch ass Toyota drone or something? Them bitches have got, it's basically a ceiling fan that's in the fucking air with a couple Christmas lights on it. Look at these aliens. Bro, aliens are doing alien. They blink their eyes and your fucking asshole's missing. They're on another level. You think they're out here just running around just on, 97 octane over here? Just peeking in neighborhoods and shit? Over here looking at a bunch of above ground swimming pools? Just watching people just singing Bruce Springsteen in above ground swimming pools over there outside of Trenton or whatever? Get fracked. Brr. Stringing up these lights. Anyway, onward.
Hey, Theo. Been going through a little bit of a rough patch. Lost my job, lost my house, about a year after getting a divorce.
Okay, rough patch. Lost your job and your home. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. And it's been about a year since your divorce.
So I'm fighting for my kid right now. Things just ain't getting easier, man.
You're in a court battle for your child, you're saying, and things aren't getting easier.
My road's end. I just need to figure out how to be a person again. Been through rehab 3 times. Last time seems to be sticking pretty good, so there's that. But, man, why does it seem like everybody gets to be happy but me? I'm just at a loss with it, man. I've worked hard my whole life. Just keep going and going, and everything just keeps slipping and slipping. And I I don't know what to do anymore, man. Things are just getting way out of control for what I can handle.
Hey, man, brother, I appreciate you reaching out and just saying, hey, seeing what's going on. Yeah, dude, I've definitely, God, I've felt down in the dumps. I think everybody has at some point. When the chips keep falling the other way, when the Asian guy keeps winning all the gambling stuff. Full house, Bubba. Cardia. Yeah, man, I'll tell you a couple things, man, that I've had noticed in myself. So there was times when I only noticed the rough shit in my life. I only noticed it. I'm not saying this happened to you, but that self-pity became my alcohol. Anytime I needed this, I'd feel sorry for myself. Well, let me open up another can of I feel sorry for myself. I'm not saying this is what you're doing at all. This just reminded me of this for myself. And I mean that wholeheartedly, bro. I would just slurp a 6-pack of self-pity. That was my drug. This is wrong. I can't, And when that hit me, I was like, oh shit, man. I'm washing myself in bath water. I'm doing the things I'm supposed to do to take care of myself. I'm getting this stuff off of me and out of my system. But then I got a straw in my own bath water. And I was sitting there just slizzerping on my own sadness all the time. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I noticed for myself that self-pity became a drug for me. What else, man? Let me think of something else. That's a lot, man, because a lot of what you're saying has real, emotional attachment to it. You're trying to get your kids out of your house. That's a lot of upheaval. And I think some of that probably just takes time, But yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's also a lot. That's a lot. And so I think just give yourself some grace to be, to not also put the pressure on yourself to feel great. It's a lot of tough stuff going on. The other day I was upset about something and I wanted to call and just fucking rearrange the tits on somebody. I wanted to switch them bitches, put the FM one on the AM dial and vice versa. I was just pissed at this lady. But instead, I just sat in my car for a little bit. I breathed. That's why God gave me this big note. He's like, breathe, motherfucker. What are you doing? You out here just taking chances, bitch? I'm showing you. Do an 8 ball of air, Bubby. We need, G up. And I had me a couple Charleston chews there. I found in my car door and I ate them bitches. And what was that? Oh, and then I just went to an AA meeting. And after that, I even called my brother. I said, hey, man, I can't. I'm about to lose. If I call this person right now, I'm going to lose my mind. He said, well, wait till later. Because I was attaching all this other shit to my day. I was attaching all these feelings and stuff to my day. And to that next thing, I was bringing a whole trailer full of bullshit. And I was going to hitch it to this one moment about the way things had gone down with this this woman. It wasn't like a dating, it was a work thing. But it was all me. It was all my shit, that I was bringing extra to what would have just. And then when I finally was chill, later on, it was a normal conversation. And it was actually positive. So it could be positive. I don't know what I'm telling you, man. I'm just telling you, man, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. And it's a tough time of year and it's the holidays. And, but you're not alone, man. We're only alone when we find ourselves alone. We got to remember to get out there too. Nobody's going to come and just help us be unalone. We have to do it. And they say that old saying, nothing changes if nothing changes, So if I want something to be different, I have to do something different. And I'm not preaching at you. I'm listening. I'm basically just talking to myself right on. But yeah, man, I love you, and keep your head up. And next year will be a different year. Next year will be a different year. And don't leave before the miracle happens. You know that saying. That's what they say. But Merry Christmas. Thank you for being a supportive of this podcast. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. I'm going to make some New Year's resolutions, nothing too heavy, just some things like some goals for the new year. We want to do more ways to give back, and I'm excited about that. We're finally putting a foundation together, so that's really exciting. And so we're going to be able to find ways to do that. And what else? I think to just learn more from people that can help us learn. I want to learn more and get more information. And learn more about myself too, and try not to do everything by myself. That's one of my things I struggle with. Sometimes I want to do it all alone. But the saddest thing I realize when you do everything alone, after it's done, there's nobody to talk to about it. There's nobody to share it with. There's no, but anyway, not trying to end on a dour note. Oh yeah, we went out Christmas caroling the other day, I'd been wanting to get out and do it. And it was just some guys from the gym. We put a little squad together and went out there and hit the streets. And we had a couple bangers, a couple songs we had to give up in the middle of it. There was one church group that was having a dinner. They invited us in for some cookies and select meats and stuff, and it was good, man. We did a good job. We did a good job out there. We just put some songs together and just walked the streets and just went up to people's doors and knocked. And yeah, people were happy. Somebody had a dog that saw us as well, and so people and animals were really enjoying it. And one with Alzheimer's saw us, and then I don't know if she saw us or not. Fucking, we was there, but we enjoyed it, man. And anyway, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. You guys take care of each other. Take care of your loved ones. Sorry if I sound preachy today. I feel really preachy. I don't mean to. I got to go do some work after this, and that's okay. Sometimes I struggle with, I'll get up and it'll be like, I have to do that. I have to do this instead of I get to do this. People say that all the time, but it's like, I really have to take that moment more and try to look at my own perspective. This is life. This is life. And you get to do it. And so how do I want to feel about it, right? Yeah, and that's something how do I want to feel about it? And sometimes I'll still choose. I want to feel pissed about it. I want to feel bad about it. And then it's like, well, why? Why do I want to feel that way? I want to feel bad about it. I want to feel pissed about it. Because then it's really just me advertising. I want you to feel how I feel, right? That's kind of what it is. There's something inside of me that I want you to feel. It's like, oh, it's not fair that I have to feel bad. You should feel. So I'm going to bring that energy out of myself. And I think more often than not, if I can try to get a little bit more around well, let me find a good part of me. Let me find a part of me that's hopeful, that's grateful, that's that fighting chance. Let me find that part of me inside of me and bring that part to the front of me. Because that's also a part of me that's just as the part of me is that wants you to see the part of me that has pain. There's a part of me that has pride, and that has hope, and that is a part of me too. That sometimes I don't summon that part of me enough to the front of myself. And I'm not. There's no judgment in that. I'm just kind of thinking and realizing it. I almost want to bring sometimes a little bit of a victimhood. I don't know if it's a victim, but I want somebody to recognize, something, I want to, but there's also a part of me that's like, I got this. You know, I can do this. You know, I'm okay. I can handle this. I love myself. I love someone. I love someone. So these are my hopes. These are my dreams. Let me walk out into the world with that. Let me bring that. Let that be the mirror that people see when they come up to me. And then I'll probably get more reflection out of the world than I would like than when I show up the other way. But anyway, man, I love you guys, and just thank you for coming out to the shows this year and being so supportive. And yeah, and be good to yourselves, man. You guys deserve it. Let's go out on one. These are all from Epidemic Sounds, is where we get our music from. And you can listen to these bangers in there. And this is The Christmas Spirit by the Snowy Hill Singers. And you guys be good to yourselves. What a fun year I think we tried to have, you know. And I just pray that we can have a good one next year too. You know, we got this, baby. Praise God, baby gang. I hate that shit. Let me get one more. That was an antithesis of what I just said. What an idiot. Sorry, dude. All right, let's hear this one, guys. Love y'all. Oh, yeah, baby. Turn them lights off, baby. Turn them on, actually. I got to find my shoes. Oh, God, boy. Oh, yeah. Let me put some lotion on your legs, Big Daddy. I remember this old guy in our neighborhood would let us lotion his legs up, or his son would let him. This man would let us lotion up his dad's legs. His dad had been in the war, I think, or in a fire or something. He would let us put the lotion on him when we were young. Reminds me of that. All right, that ain't it either. Jesus Christ, that's sad. Let's see one more that we got here. Let's try this one. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up? Not much, dog. I want to go gambling. Hey, I gamble. I gamble. Ha! Hawaii 5-0. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the Peaceful Christmas Waltz by Von Meyer. Von Meyer. No relative of mine. And a special, this sounds like somebody kind of dancing their way up to heaven. Just on the different stairs. And that may be my buddy Donnie Ader, big, I like to say, peace and blessings to my buddy Donnie Ader. He's headed to heaven. And he sold big rig truck and tractor supplies over there. On the Louisiana border, baby. God bless you, brother. Merry Christmas, everyone.